Hello and welcome to the Handy Capable Black Nerd channel. My qualifications and notification is certifiable. And so, hello and welcome. And make sure you get nice, comfortable, and nerdy with me. If you need a snack, something to sip on, because yeah, I normally don't do fast episodes. But anyway, let's start. Let's get nerdy because after my last episode, I my imagination started expanding. And if you're new, hi, hello. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Just know that I will be talking about anything anime. I will be doing book reviews and writing exercises because right now I am a children's book author, but soon also going to be urban fantasy sci-fi novel author as well. Self-published, but with my English degree or bachelor's with a double minor in business and business anthropology. Also, my degree in teaching and training with technology, and my MBA in internet marketing. And then one of my certifications is in gamification. So, adding all of those combined, I create my own novels. I work on the advertising, and I mean, not all like right now. I'm trying to hire some people off of Fiverr and think, let's just say the past year working, I can do episodes on them on that website alone. But anyway, it's like I'm going to be talking about small business. This episode specifically is going to be talking about marketing advertising with one restaurant specifically. I'm like, after I did the last episode and I kind of did a quick version of like several, I started thinking more about Taco Bell, and my mind just expanded towards like a full on series. And I'm probably going to work on it more. So I think this might be one of my writing exercises that I'm going to be trying to work with you guys. So if you want to write in the comments, and even I think once I'm able to get either Discord, I already have a Reddit page. I'll try to put it in the description below, but I want to get to a point where it's like when people want to either toss around their ideas on any of the writing exercises, they can play off of each other with their, like, even personalizations or descriptions, and like the metaphors, similes, and all of that amazing material. So, but okay. If you watched the last one, which I would recommend, I was talking about the advertising marketing method that Chick-fil-A is coming up with, but they don't realize that Subway beat them to, like, some, well, I really love how Subway did it. I was able to find some of the material on YouTube, but I really want to see if I can find the full series because I really want to watch it. But in Japan, Subway has a K drama all about like like it's located in the Subway. It's based off the Subway franchise, and it even has some romance and everything like that. And so I made a list of some of the restaurants that are all around the US, maybe not in all 50 states, but a majority. And so, like McDonald's, Burger King, and I don't even like White Castle, I think was on the list, but I didn't even go over White Castle. So, but I'm thinking I'm going to do this as a weekly type of episode. So, stay tuned. So, okay, let's get into Taco Bell. And guys, make sure that it's like while I'm talking, if I'm giving you ideas, write them down, and it's like put them in the description and everything. So, and I know I've said that, I'm repeating myself, but with marketing and advertising, this is like I'm going to be giving you some tea throughout, but just know with some commercials, with some logos and things like that. Some, like, even when people build like have billboards for their company, some companies expect immediate response when it doesn't happen that way. For to convince someone to buy something, usually they have to see it, or it has to be presented or represented to them 7 times. 7 is the magic number. So, if I repeat myself sometimes, or if I show certain things, yeah, it for me, it's not for the marketing advertising, but even with my anthropology class, it's like 7 is a key thing, especially with a lot of the things with the brain waves and stuff, for us to observe it. And that's one reason why I love, with my classes, I try to share articles and YouTube videos that students can put on repeat and stuff, so that they, because even listening is like, you learn more from listening and everything than from written. And some people who have photogenic memory, they're the exception. But yeah, it's like listening is such a key thing. And that's another reason so many, like, certain students could not stand me, because I'm kind of like the magic school bus teacher. But it's like, the ones who got me, oh my gosh, if you saw some of my students projects, my mouth would like, my mouth dropped, my eyes were in awe and everything. So, but just know, I, even like with this episode today, I might spill out some marketing advertising tea, because some people just think it's billboards, commercials, and things like that. And it's like, no, it's like we have to study, how do you think? What do you think within the demographic? Because your product is not supposed to be for everybody. It's like, you, and some companies want to do that anyway. But if you do that, you're not showing that any demographic is special. Like, to provide a product, you want it to be like it's special, and people are more willing to buy it if they trust you, and they also feel special enough to buy it off of you. So, and yeah, there are videos and books and things that like play off of what I'm saying right now. So don't think this is all me. I study this a lot, which is why, yeah, I think I've taught almost 25 college classes now, which, yeah, it's like, oh, I'm only an adjunct, but yeah, it's fun. I love it. Even if they don't like me, it's like by the end of the semester, some students realize, oh, okay, I get her. I get her. So, okay, now let's start and have some fun with Taco Bell. So, if you like either the writing aspect or the business aspect, you're going to have a lot of fun with this. Because, okay, so Chick-fil-A is starting to have a streaming service, or that's what they're developing or creating, family friendly and stuff. And so I had a list of restaurants, and I was breaking down, like, if this restaurant was going to have a TV show, kind of like with what Subway did. And with Taco Bell, I kind of started one way where it's like, I thought it can be kind of a coming of age college edition, because, yeah, not the high school, college, no, young college, maybe like sophomore junior year of college, someone working and everything. But then I started thinking even more, and there's, oh my gosh, still kinky. I still kind of want the play on words, a lot of like metaphors that are just, yeah, sexual and kinky. Because, like, yeah, all the jokes people say about tacos and all of the references to a taco, I think it could be comedy and drama and relatable to a lot of people. But then also, I was thinking even more, and with LGBTQ representation, I thought maybe the main character can be bisexual, because at Taco Bell, you have tacos and you also have burritos. And maybe one of the issues that our main character is going through is they like both tacos and burritos, but they don't know exactly what kind of taco, what kind of burrito, and maybe the love interest. One is female, one is male. And maybe over time the burrito changes or the taco changes. And they're finding out more about themselves. They're developing more as their character because there's like time management with studying and school, after school activities, going on dates and like maybe within their personal family, something's going on with either a sibling or a parent or something, or maybe grandma, grandpa, maybe even going through Alzheimer's or something. So it's like maybe sit downs with grandma, grandpa, maybe you find out some hidden secrets or something that you were not supposed to know, but grandma or grandpa forgot, and they're just like, oh yeah, remember that time? And oh yeah, their body is in the bottom of a lake, and you're like, hold up, wait a minute, what you say, grandpa? What you say, grandma? Um, are these cookies safe to eat? Yeah, you just made these cookies and I want to know. So, I mean, it's like that kind of vibe. So, and then, but then even with the title, what to call it? Um, it's like, oh my gosh, if they could get the rights to You Can Ring My Bell and maybe like find an artist and like DJ it in a way where the lyrics are kind of twisted in a way to be like maybe Taco Bell ingredients or specials or something. If you don't know, You Can Ring My Bell. I'll try to remember to put a link to the artist's YouTube channel, and so that maybe you can listen to it and check it out and everything. But I think that would be kind of really cute and quirky in a way. Because also with that, yeah, the meaning of that song, that would be perfect, actually. And I still don't know the title. If you have any ideas on what the title should be, oh my gosh, put it in the description. But now it's like I'm thinking more and more. It's like even with the main character, what should she or he look like? And because like Taco Bell is Americanized Mexican food. So maybe even some play off of that because it's not authentic whatsoever. And oh, maybe there can be a rivalry of an authentic Mexican food restaurant down the street. And maybe that can be one of her love interests, or maybe not a love interest, but at first they're like rivals and they cannot stand each other. And just something just keeps going on with the two of them. But then maybe kind of like in Castle back in the day, maybe they just become drawn together. Like even though they started off as enemies, it's like maybe by season 3, 4, 5, they kind of realize, we're opposites, but dang, you're hot. So, that kind of thing. Or dang, it's like when we talk or when you like just do anything or whatever. It's like either you have my taco or my burrito going. So, you know, you know. But and maybe even the person that ties them together is maybe his grandmother, or maybe it's like, or yeah, it's like I'm thinking of the main character as a female since I'm a female, but it's like it could be either or. But maybe even I thought about the Alzheimer's with her grandmother, but maybe the his grandmother knows her grandmother, and maybe they teamed up. Like when I talked about that body and under the in the river or whatever, maybe they did it together, and so that's might be how they get tied together. Because at first they're enemies, but then they're like, hold up, wait a minute, our grandmas like off to somebody. So then they're trying to put the pieces together and they're going to the library and researching and stuff like that. So I think that would kind of put some suspense in it. Um, hmm. And I don't know. It's just yeah, some people might be thinking I'm thinking way out there and like Taco Bell's never gonna do this, but I don't know, just think about it. And also if you were going to create a show based off of Taco Bell, who would be the main character? What would be the friction or the action? Or would it be more drama, suspense? Would it be like Law and Order? It's like, or even I keep saying because it's like I love Selena Gomez, but it's like that one show she's on where like all of the people die in this apartment building, whatever. Maybe it can be like, well, some people don't do so well in the bathroom after they eat Taco Bell, so maybe something similar to that. I don't know, but yeah, it's, it's like think outside the box, be creative. It's like also maybe I'm trying to think more of the identity of who the character should be because again it's going to be Americanized food, so they can be any ethnicity and everything like that and it won't be like appropriation or whatever. So but then who will their best friend be? Because I don't know, sometimes the best friend is like brings the comic relief or at least more of the side story. And if you hear thunder, yeah, it's storming right now. But with the best friend, it's like, are they even are they a good driver, a bad driver, a good cook? Like, what are the things that brings them together? How did they meet? Are they maybe sorority sisters? Because yeah, or like if it's a male fraternity, but it's like are did they both major? Because I said the main character in the with my previous episode maybe med school or law school they're studying for, so maybe they're both maybe they became friends because of that, or maybe they're best friends because they were in kindergarten or first grade together and they've known each other all of their lives, and so maybe when she walks into the classroom, her best friend's like, "Uh oh, you met somebody. Sit. Tell me, tell me now." Because, yeah, you know how those friends are too. So I don't know, like, even thinking about the best friend. But on that note, yeah, I'm probably going to bring up Taco Bell again because I don't know. It's like, just like with my personality and everything, I'm like, huh, tacos, burritos. Muy bien. It's like it's gonna be delicious either way. Oh my gosh. Okay, that should be part like in the commercial and everything. It's like a young woman going through college and that like I don't have the whole thing, but she is still deciding between tacos and burritos, which to her is more delicious. Come back and stay tuned, but maybe emphasis on the come back and stay, like, I don't know, just, yeah, it's like if you don't get it, ask your mama, ask your auntie about that one, okay? Because I can't, like, once I get monetized, yeah. So, anyway, thank you so much for listening, and I hope you come back to be a nerd with me. I will be covering so many more restaurants and even some small business restaurants in my area. And also, I want to do Eminem's Mom Spaghetti because even thinking about his music is like he can have so many episodes named after the songs on his CDs and everything, and maybe even some crucial things that happened in his life, and especially 8 Mile, duh. It's like that'll probably be like a part two, part three, part four kind of thing with 8 Mile. Um, and maybe even doing like 7 Mile. So like, cause I mean, yeah, if you know, you know, if you're near the 313 from the 313, you know. So, but yeah, how would which restaurant, if you were able to produce a show about, And which shows or which restaurants do you think I should produce a show? And or yeah, because I was gonna say which show, but if you were going to tie in a restaurant and a TV show, an existing one together, or even movie, if you're gonna tie the two together, which ones would it be? Right now, I'm like, okay, someone's probably gonna try to say Jurassic Park and Aliens. That would be interesting for Halloween, but which restaurants? And I know for Jurassic Park, actually there is like scientists a few years ago, which I covered this in my marketing advertising class, but my students, oh yeah, it's like see, that's why I'm like I need to do this on YouTube. I need to find my fellow nerds. But scientists developed meatballs made out of dinosaur meat. And so maybe it's not going to be a restaurant already in creation, but making a fictional restaurant kind of like America Fiera from she was in a like Costco like show. So it's like it's not real, but a play off of the real. But if it's a restaurant that had a dino meatball type, like maybe even spaghetti, or maybe they even made burgers out of it and some or something like that, that would be interesting. So I might do that down the road. But first, I was like, I kind of want to wait to see is anyone going to take that as a challenge and make a restaurant out of it, and how much it will it cost, who is the demographic going to be, will anyone have to sign paperwork because this is new, like dino meat, like who was the first person that ate it? Because yeah, I need to look that up, because is it edible, what does it taste like, and how are they going to keep creating it, because it's made in the lab, but what's that process? So see, yeah, I've got a lot of nerdying to do after this, but you guys have an amazing day and focus on your goals, your dreams. Don't let anybody tell you what you can and cannot do. Don't let anybody limit you, because as a woman, person of color, African American with a disability, I get told every single day what I can and cannot do, and I'm tired of it. And that's one reason why I am doing anything and everything that everyone told me I will never be able to do. And you're watching it right now. So, by the end of this year, beginning of next year, you're going to be finding my greeting cards for Valentine's Day. I have some for Christmas, but yeah, let's just say 2024 has been kicking my butt. So, Valentine's Day, I'm focusing on my newest novel, or my first novel, my newest children's books. It's like, yeah, I'm talking to my illustrator and creating art boards right now. So, yeah, greeting cards, my books, activity books as well, coloring books with disability representation. And then, well, of course, the YouTube channel, and there's a couple other things as well. But yeah, so you can tell I'm working on my goals, and one reason I'm creating this YouTube channel is to show people that I'm not lazy. We're not lazy. And by the we, I mean women, we're not lazy. As people of color, we're not lazy. African Americans, we're not lazy. And especially for people with disabilities, don't knock us. Don't tell us we're lazy. Don't put us down. Don't limit us at all. So I'm going to go continue being nerdy, and you guys have a wonderful, beautiful day. Bye.